All right, gentlemen, the war for your soul, your family, and your community is won or lost in one place. If you've been following this series on prayer, then you know where that place is. It's your secret place, your designated place of uninterrupted time with the Father, where you dig in and fight through prayer. We've covered the purpose, the power, and the types of prayer. And this week, we're going to tie it all together. How the secret place is where you get vulnerable, you hear God's voice, and you win spiritual battles. If you're struggling to pray daily, then this is your call to rise up and be the man of God that God has called you to be, to pray daily for your family. I'm Andrew Jones, and this is Locked and Loaded Faith, a podcast for Christian men that blends biblical principles for godly living and Marine Corps infantry experiences. So let's get into it. We're going to dive right into the book of Psalms, chapter 91, verses 1 through 2. He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will abide in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say to the Lord, my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. See, this psalm opens up with a powerful declaration of divine protection and intimacy with our Father in heaven. It says the shelter of the Most High. This refers to God's presence as a secure covering. Think of it as an impenetrable bunker during a time of battle. And it says to abide in the shadow of the Almighty. This implies, gentlemen, that this is an ongoing residence with the Lord. This is not a quick visit. You're not just stopping by for a moment. This is about remaining in God's presence where his power overshadows any threat. And as long as you remain in that covering and you abide in the shadow of the Almighty, then that protection over any threat is there for you.